Pai is a small town in a remote valley in the mountains of Mae Hong Son province in northern Thailand. It has a unique climate, a blend of tropical monsoon summers and dry, crisp winters, which enables the growth of a wide variety of fruit and vegetables, from typically tropical crops to temperate climate delicacies. Traditionally a place of pilgrimage to honor the spirits of nature and home to no less than 7 hill tribe cultures, Pai has become an international town, a fast-growing hub for spiritual and wellness seekers in beautiful Thailand. People come to enjoy the mix of traditional culture, outstanding natural surroundings, and a food scene quite unique in its taste and diversity. Despite this, Pai remains an agricultural region first and foremost, with the potential for very high local resilience, but also a threat to the surrounding wilderness. It is our love for this amazing valley that has inspired this project.
Pai, like a lot of paradise on earth, is a very fragile place. Its people were living remote from the mainland Thailand for centuries and had to live in a sustainable way. But now that it's opening to modern economy, the ecology suffers. The same problem happens everywhere, anytime, when traditional cultures meet modern economy. This is a global problem, and we're trying to develop a local solution.
The transition from sustenance to modern farming practices is indeed putting a lot of pressure on natural ecosystems. Deforestation to increase the size of farmland, chemical ecocides, loss of fertility, slash and burn practices, erosion. What was a lush and vibrant ecosystem is rapidly drying out, even becoming one of the most polluted places on Earth. In the height of the annual smoky season, with air pollution reaching concentrations which are double those of the biggest worldwide cities, the impact for local people is dramatic. Farmers have seen their production dramatically decrease in the last few years, reaching a crisis point where it is not uncommon to be unable to make a living from their labor. With increasing debt and degrading health conditions because of the chemicals used in local farming, many spiral down into hopelessness and resignation. The young people leave the villages through lack of hope, further endangering what used to be thriving independent cultures.
But things don't have to be that way. There is a tradition here of living close to nature in a sustainable and resilient way. So why not define a project that taps into this knowledge and in this tradition in order to regenerate what's been broken? But for that to work, we have to take into account the ecological restoration, the economic development, and the social regeneration. These 3 aspects can only work together if we want to see long-term benefits for everyone.
The core vision of this project is to develop a story and a model in which economy, ecology, and social development are all mutually supportive. In other words, fertile, healthy soils create high-quality produce, which nourish healthy communities and supports the local economy. The project also creates many educational opportunities, sparking real hope for our shared future on this planet.
In 2021-2022, I was privileged to take the Ecological Restoration Design course thanks to a scholarship. It was a total game changer for me. I mean, Liz and I kind of had the intuition how social, economy, and ecology would work together. We'd known that for years, but what I gained from the course was not only the practical, technical solutions on how to implement that, but also the business understanding on how to write a business model canvas that would translate our vision for the future into a story that all the stakeholders could understand. Thanks to that knowledge and that understanding, I was able to approach finances, to talk to the local government, to talk to local businesses, and together to create an ecosystem of people that are willing to do this restoration work. Not working on our own at the farm on such a massive scale issue has changed the way we work at the foundation, what we do, and changed the impact we have on the local population.
Pi Seedlings Foundation is now working with 15 local farmers to restore more than 30 rai of agricultural land in 2 villages.
So practically speaking, we're in year 1 of the project. We've just started about 3 months ago, so we are really attacking the problem on all fronts. I'm personally in charge of the ecological restoration strategy, so designing the water management, making sure we plant as much biomass as we can in the early stages to get that ground cover and the biomass we need, studying the soil biology to know what's missing in the soil food web, and designing, making the right compost and liquid amendments to balance that for our needs. On the other side, we're very lucky to have Pim and Pong in the project coordination. They're engaging the local farmers, trying to empower them to express what they want to do and what their dreams are. Interestingly enough, it's a question they had never been asked and not even asked themselves, to consider they could be doing differently from what they'd always been told. So it's a question we've been sitting with for a few months already, and that we're slowly digging to understand what it is they want for their life, what's most important for them, so we can also shift the project towards making sure that these needs get met, not only our needs in terms of ecological restoration, but the social empowerment is a key process. And on the business side, we've got Kun E, who's studying the market, designing a strategy for marketing and sales, creating the partnerships, because that's going to be massively important once our production starts going up, to make sure that this production meets a demand on the market and meets a demand that's ideally on the premium range of things. We want prime partnerships, exclusive partnerships, because our intention is to make the highest possible products.